Anna Duggar, despite being a mother of 3 kids, did a heinous act that you might not believe after hearing. She leaves her husband and commits adultery with another man. Later, when she is caught, she runs away with her new husband. Is it right for him to do so? Is it right for him to leave his family like this? Please comment your opinion. So let's start the video and know the completed incident. But before that, I want to tell you one more thing. Anna Duggar Forsyth, well known from Counting On, recently opened up in a raw and emotional conversation that left her fans deeply moved. Her reflections on her family, her life journey, and the emotional roller coaster she's endured in the past few years have sparked widespread interest and discussion. As she shared her thoughts, Anna couldn't hold back her tears, revealing the complexity of her experiences. From navigating the pressures of being a Duggar to managing the personal upheavals in her life, she admitted that these challenges had taken a significant toll on her. In this candid moment, she reflected on the intricate dynamics within her large and famous family. Known for their strict, conservative beliefs and enormous household, the Duggars have long been a subject of public fascination and scrutiny. Anna, like her siblings, has had her life unfold in front of the world's eyes. Yet, despite being a public figure, she has faced struggles that viewers may not always see. In her own words, Anna admitted that she had been having a particularly hard time lately, referring to personal difficulties and shifts in her family life that have impacted her emotionally. Her tearful reflection is emblematic of the strain the Duggar family's notoriety has had on its members. Growing up in the spotlight comes with its unique set of challenges, and it seems that Anna has been feeling the weight of it more heavily than usual. The emotional toll of living a life that is so publicly dissected cannot be overstated, and Anna's vulnerability in sharing this has resonated deeply with her fans. At the same time, her sister Jinger Duggar has been making headlines as well, revealing new details about her life in her podcast with husband Jeremy Vuolo. Jinger, also a former Counting On star, has been navigating her own challenges and milestones. Recently, she shared exciting news of her 3rd pregnancy. What made this announcement even more fascinating was the way Jinger shared the news with her family, which became a topic of conversation on her podcast. Jinger revealed that she informed some of her siblings and her mother, Michelle Duggar, about her pregnancy in a rather memorable way. During a family gathering, Jinger, Michelle, and some of the Duggar sisters were relaxing in a hot tub when the topic came up. When asked why she wasn't joining in the fun, Jinger casually mentioned that she couldn't because she was expecting. This impromptu revelation left her family members in shock, followed by joyous celebrations for the newest addition to the Duggar family. At the time, Jinger was only about 8 or 9 weeks pregnant, but she chose to share the news early with her closest family members. In the podcast, she explained that because the Duggar family doesn't live near her and Jeremy in California, she wanted to seize the moment while they were together. However, one family member was notably left out of the loop, her brother James. Jinger's podcast delves into this unintentional oversight. She explained that James was the last person to find out about her pregnancy. In her mind, Jinger assumed everyone already knew, and it wasn't until she was casually discussing the pregnancy that she realized James had been left out. "I was just casually talking about the pregnancy, and he was like, 'What? You're pregnant,'" she recalled with a laugh. Shocked by her mistake, Jinger apologized to James, admitting that she felt bad for not telling him earlier. Despite this little slip-up, Jinger expressed how important it was to her to share such big news in person rather than through the family's group chat. As she reflected on how their large family handles life events, Jinger noted that it's not common for significant announcements to get missed, even with their size. Typically, the Duggars have found ways to stay connected and keep one another updated, even as many of them have moved on to start families of their own. Jinger's revelation about James being the last to know has sparked some humorous reactions from fans, but it also speaks to the reality of large families and how easy it can be for someone to be accidentally left out. Despite the mix-up, the Vuolos have received plenty of congratulations and well wishes for their growing family. The 3rd baby is expected to arrive in March of next year, but the couple has yet to find out the gender of their newest addition. As many fans of the Duggar family know, gender reveals have become a beloved tradition, so it's possible that Jinger and Jeremy will hold a gender reveal party to announce whether they're expecting a boy or a girl. For now, though, the focus remains on the excitement and joy of this new chapter in Jinger and Jeremy's lives. The couple, who have been open about their faith, family, and life in Los Angeles, have used their platform to share personal stories and reflections, much like Jinger's latest podcast episode. Their followers have appreciated the candor and authenticity that Jinger and Jeremy bring to the table, offering a glimpse into their life beyond the cameras that once followed them. The lives of the Duggar siblings continue to captivate the public, each navigating their own unique paths after the conclusion of Counting On. While the pressures of fame remain, figures like Joanna and Jinger offer a more personal and nuanced perspective on what it's like to grow up in such an extraordinary environment. Their stories, filled with both joy and difficulty, remind viewers that even reality TV stars face real-life challenges, and in moments like these, they're just as human as anyone else. Counting On alum Joanna Duggar Forsyth has recently made headlines following her emotional appearance on the Unplanned podcast. The 26-year-old broke down in tears as she opened up about her struggles with postpartum depression, as well as the ongoing controversies that have plagued her family over the years. The part that captured the most attention was when she candidly discussed the turmoil her family experienced, especially during the time when her sisters Jill and Jinger released their memoirs, which exposed difficult truths about their upbringing. During the podcast, Joanna reflected on her battle with postpartum depression, revealing just how overwhelming it was for her. She explained that as her family was embroiled in scandal, she found it increasingly hard to heal mentally from the demands of motherhood. Everything felt like it was falling apart, Joanna admitted. The weight of public controversies compounded her personal struggles, leaving her questioning not just her faith, but the very reality of her life. I came to a point where I was just like, what do I believe? What is even real? She said, capturing the deep emotional conflict she faced during that time. Fortunately, with the support of her husband, Austin Forsyth, Joanna was able to regain her balance and slowly recover. Austin's unwavering presence helped her navigate through the storm, allowing her to emerge stronger. These days, Joanna has shifted her focus to maintaining. Thanks for watching, Joanna admitted. The weight of public controversies compounded her personal struggles, leaving her questioning not just her faith, but the very reality of her life. I came to a point where I was just like, what do I believe? What is even real? She said, capturing the deep emotional conflict she faced during that time. Fortunately, with the support of her husband, Austin Forsyth, Joanna was able to regain her balance and slowly recover. Austin's unwavering presence helped her navigate through the storm, allowing her to emerge stronger. These days, Joanna has shifted her focus to maintaining. Thanks for watching.